Chief Meteorologist Kevin Carter. News 9 is everywhere, live at 5.
You have to see it to believe it, and in just a second, you're going to see it. An elk on the loose in Marshall County. I'm Eric Myers.
I'm Allie Myers in for Natalie. Today, we're learning the animal is wanted dead by the West Virginia Department of Natural Resources. Right now, this elk is roaming free in Pleasant Valley in Marshall County, right along US 250. News 9's Josh Eaches has been working this story for us since we first learned about it last night. He's live in our Wheeling newsroom with more. Josh.
Well, you could say that this elk has become the adopted mascot of Pleasant Valley. Learning of the DNR's plans to euthanize this elk, a campaign started on Facebook to save it, wound up with calls coming into our newsroom last night. I assembled this list of phone numbers, came in this morning, made some calls, and then today we wound up in Pleasant Valley, finding ourselves no more than 100 yards from the elk. Like a lab amongst beagles, this bull elk running alongside baby deer is an obvious outsider. But an intruder, not exactly.
The way I understand it, he's been raised on a farm, so he's been fed by humans his whole life, so he's not a problem at all.
You drive into Pleasant Valley along US 250, and this is what you see. Even while we spent a few minutes getting video of this elk, people driving stopped alongside the road to get a glimpse.
He's probably the most famous guy in Marshall County right now. When the bus goes by this house up there, the faces on the kids are plastered. My kids will show me pictures. Look, someone else got a picture of the elk on the school bus. It's like having Elvis in your backyard every evening.
Officials with the West Virginia Department of Natural Resources say the elk escaped from a farm in Pennsylvania several months ago. Now taking up permanent residence in the woods behind a Pleasant Valley home, DNR officials and the owner are talking about what happens next. The DNR tells us that the West Virginia law requires that any cervid, that's an animal in the deer family, formerly captive, that's been on the loose for more than 2 weeks, must be killed and tested for disease. Residents like Darren Whipke say there's got to be another way.
I understand there was females that escaped with him. They were tranquilized, transported back to FOPA where they escaped from. I don't see why that can't be done with this animal right here.
Now, the disease the DNR needs to test for is called chronic wasting disease. It's similar to mad cow. It poses no threat to humans or livestock, just other cervids. The DNR says they're not sure yet when they're going to be carrying this process out. By the way, this story is unique because elks became non-existent in the state of West Virginia over 100 years ago. Reporting live in News 9 Wheeling Newsroom, Josh Eaches, News 9, live at 5.
Officials say they